Go wash my dishes. It says spatial awareness. Children learn about shapes and sizes and how to sort and group items. So I now wash dish, go wash them dishes, go on. Hello and welcome. What the story say? Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas. What's the weather like in your neck of the woods? Well, in mine, it's snowing. I don't know if you call it cats and dogs, but overnight, it was so much snow. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of footage. I might go out live a little bit later and capture what's going on there. I have a feeling like students are maybe making snowmen or something. So, what are we doing for the Christmas? Well, I got a couple of announcements to make at the end of this, and then I want to bring you up to speed with how I'm doing this Christmas time. It's really very busy. Guess what? It's not Christmas everywhere in the world the same place. Do you know we have work on Christmas Day? Yeah. Students have school on Christmas Day. And guess what? We who teach, faculty, staff, we got to be here on Christmas Day. So I get off on Christmas, your Christmas Day, but it's my Boxing Day. And so students go home then, and then I'm going to head off to travel for the Christmas. So I'm going to have a tropical Christmas. But of course, Christmas Day is working day. Alright, so I'm going to bring you guys along on my trip across Japan to the airport. But let me get to the business of today. People, I had to be laughing in these internet streets. One of the things about Guyanese Christmas is this whole business of washing of the wares. So I found this thing on Anything Guyanese first. I gotta read the thing, man, because the comments had me going. And I learned a couple of things about this Guyanese Christmas and this custom of washing of the wares. So y'all ready? Let me go. Gotta get the glasses, you know. This thing say, who else finished emptying the wares cabinet and washing all the glasswares and repacking them? It's a Guyanese thing. Should to God, you know. And they get this whole lot of cups and things. You know what it reminds me of? The punch bowl. Some people hate the punch bowl. That punch bowl, oh my gosh, trauma. I didn't know so. So the thing ask, who finished emptying the cabinet? Somebody said me. They all say me pande. Somebody said finish long time. Oh yes. Somebody said wash it this year and pack it back for take it out again next year. Hey, somebody say I already done pack it and repack. Somebody say every time I wash the waste from the cabinet I break something. And you know, it's them people heirloom. You know, when the people married long ago, you can count that on it that you want to get glasses. I don't know is what wrong with people at wedding and glasses. You can get half a dozen of the same glasses from several guests at the wedding. That was the thing. So imagine you get this whole cabinet full of glasses. Somebody said I don't wash me one every year because they just break. Benjamin said, me? I ain't washing nothing because nothing and dirty. He said, I ain't washing them. Enough of the washing at my mama's house. So people breaking this tradition. Good for you. Somebody say, you got that right? That's why I don't have one wall cabinet at my house. Guess what? This is Shondell Haid. Shondell girl, me and you say, me got no cabinet. Me like them. She say, I hate cabinet. Me too. You're preaching to the choir. Somebody say, as a child, my job was to wash the dishes. And she admired the shining glasses. Somebody say, I washed me one and packed me one back last night. So it go in. Somebody here say, this girl named Simone Patrick. As a child, it was my responsibility to help wash the dishes that we allowed to use only on special occasions. People, wisdom. And now as an adult, I use all my dishes. Every day is special. So you get this whole movement backward. I think people used to be poor, and when they collect the dishes and so on, there was a pride of ownership. It doesn't mean a guy use it, you know. You got to put it up. The pride of ownership. So they could abuse the neighbor and say, I got a new punch bowl with 16 glasses and things. Currency, fourth side don't do it in a long time. I don't do that no more. But this thing gets worse. Somebody say they put it on the same equation as polishing the furniture. But somebody get real ratted in this thing. The body said, me? I done with the RASS. Then doing the no more. Hey, story something. Somebody said, stop doing that. I using my dishes that I use every day. So the person say, it's now only the dishes, it turn on the furniture and the new blinds. It's a package deal, you know. Yes. And some people think about the washing of the wares as a rite of passage, a traditional thing. It brings joy to the heart. Somebody said, been there, done that, and I don't miss that. Yeah, not doing that anymore. The person who calls and say they done with the RASS, say they have a hutch with some pieces and they gonna use them whenever they want. Because back in the day, you couldn't use it. You got to wash them all the time. The person said this is tantamount to child abuse. I believe that. Yes, person said child abuse. It make no sense. For those of you who are not Guyanese, here's what they used to do. They used to collect all this fine china, what they call wares, put it in the glass cabinet on display all year. Whereas the people in the house eating an enamel cup, enamel plate, and so they don't want you to use a nice china with the gold trimming on it at all. No. So somebody say they don't do that anymore. They're breaking the tradition. He said it's very tiresome that every 2 weeks of a year they got this labor intensive thing to do. It seems as though there are more no's than yeses. Yes, and so I don't know. Paula Barker Montrose, she said she just did the dishes and she couldn't finish before Christmas. There was a disappointment and procrastination. So she had high hopes of keeping this thing alive. Paula, good for you, girl. The thing is, I haven't lived in a Guyanese home for Christmas for more than, what should I say, 30 years? Yeah. For just about 30 years. I've been back to the Caribbean, but not in Guyana. But this business of the washing of the wares, first of all, Minga wears like them old people. They say we don't have that anymore. We have our own home with a cabinet that does shine, and they have rules about what they do in that. Okay, what else we got here now with the wares? Somebody says, since I left my mom's house, I done with the dust collector. You know, it's true, you know. I may be one of those minimalist people. Maybe. I don't like collect dust collectors. I don't want a basket to put something inside, and then you got to maintain that something that inside the basket. You got to cobweb the thing. You got to dust the thing. Nah, I don't even want people to give me gifts that I can't consume. Don't give me things I can't consume. I don't have time with small things to carry here and carry there. First of all, I live overseas, so even my residence is not in Japan. I work here, I live here, but it's not my residence. So I am very aware of carrying things. And you know, back in the day before 9/11, you could carry 2 bags, 70 pounds. Now, please. So I don't want anybody giving me gifts of cups and plates and whatever. The sentiment is nice, it's okay, keep it. So somebody say, my sister-in-law did that this year. She still thinks she's in Guyana, so she's still taking down things from the wagonette and the cabinet and washing. Good luck to she. I done with that. Somebody said nightmares from the past. That is why I don't have that and no curtains. Some people are bad with the curtains, you know. Some people just go bat crazy to get these curtains with the tassels and stuff. Listen, I'm not against anybody curtain. But you see the curtain thing? I see it drive people crazy. They got to get the new curtains and they got to get the dishes. God bless them. Somebody say, only curtain is in the shower. No stress about windows, no dressing up, no changing on occasions. Guyanese women, they like for change house. They got to change on the curtain for Easter. Is you my friend Cheryl talking to? Cheryl proper like she gets Cheryl like forget she changed the curtain never so good for you, girl. Somebody says she finished. Roxanne Ward says she finished she thing long time 2 weeks ago. Somebody said gone are the days giving yourself extra work over material things makes no sense as long as the home is the main priority. Who vote for that? Who vote for that? Me ain't telling people overdo your business. I know what happened in my house. Not a thing like that. You see my cabinet? I got, those cupboards up. I have a couple of them, have no doors. No doors. Because I want to reach my hand in and get my thing. And my glassware, like, plates and so on, they're in a drawer. One drawer. I don't entertain, so big deal. I'm always on the move. So nah. Somebody said, not me. When I was a child, that was my job. I don't collect anything. LOL. I don't like dust collectors. I don't like anything bulky anymore. Times have changed. Where are you Guyanese on this matter? Somebody said, Lord, my big sister asked me to do it today. The idea done put me to sleep. However, she done do some and I will do the rest. What a tiresome chore this is. These are the ones who follow the tradition with the washing of the wares. Good luck, people. I went through this 100 and something comments. Let me tell y'all. This thing put me into nostalgia. They say it's a West Indian thing. They do it all over the Caribbean. It's true, but the thing annoying, the thing proper vex. It vexing. Somebody said, not I. That's Keisha McCollin, not I. That's unnecessary work. Plus, I refuse to have a dish cabinet. Whenever I need something, I just take it out and wash it and use it. Because the guests were supposed to come. The non-existent guests never come at the house. They get all these things they're saying. It's for when they get company and guests. Who will come? Not one body. So that all I get it there is to do all the work. But it has looked nice and clean, said Liz Valadar Pereira. They cleaned the entire house. So what y'all think about this? But this had me in stitches. When I read down the thing, it seems as though this thing give people trauma. This washing of these wares, people get real trauma. Yes. Here when one body say, Jamaican bring back in the days when we were living with our grandmother along with the artificial flowers. Not for me anymore. Guess what? They gotta get the artificial flower and pick out the old one them. And stick a new one to continue for the next year. Oh gosh. This carry me back. Somebody laughed in the picture said, damn girl, that's look like a movie Buried Alive. The enough dishes makes you think of the movie Buried Alive. Somebody say, I stopped emptying cabinet for years now. It's rarely open. So what's the deal? Unnecessary work. Try with that. Somebody said, Pamela Hines, that's after you, girl. She said, I still wash them once a year by June and July to get rid of the dust. She early, She proper early. Somebody said, what a stupid practice. What a stupid thing. We're still practicing in Guyana. That's Shamar Haley. Somebody said, don't do that crap anymore. You see them people traumatized. Somebody said, this is just this minute done packing back my 2 foot 14. They got a picture here with the green cabinet, the 2 foot 14. Somebody asked you still do that? Somebody said, I ain't doing that. Somebody said, Karen Lewis Fraser said, I used to hate that. Then you have to shine the cabinet glass. And if you do it too early, they had you put newspapers in to cover the cabinet glass to keep it shine. Yo, you mama bad? Me know but that one? That's extra? Somebody said, go brave indeed. Those days are over. Somebody said, don't have time for that? Right. Somebody said, you have to come back quite a few months back to know that, and the kids today will think we are crazy. So Sherelle Hallecock, hey Sherelle, that's my friend. Sherelle said, not I am Guyanese and I'm definitely not into this. Yeah. Oh gosh. My cousin Dale said, oh gosh, we used to work so hard for one day. Dale, mother was my auntie Sybil. She was a queen for this. When she emptied she cabinet, she emptied them, I don't know how long before my since August or something. And she get this basket in the corner there. You got to take them down one by one and she tell, handle it with care, not handle it so. and you got to wash it, and then you get another thing for drain it, and then you got to shine it with the cloth, with the wear cloth, and then you got to clean down all the cabinet shelf, take out all them dust and thing. And you can't do it too early. You can't do it too early. You have to do it near to Christmas. Lord bless me, Auntie Sybil, when they're able with this. So what all of this mean? What all of this mean? It means that this celebration thing at Christmas with Guyanese is a proper true thing. It seems as though it's wearing out because some of us who got traumatized by it and want nothing to do with it. And I get some people who still doing it. But is there any benefit to washing of these wares? Let me talk about it. Well, my friend sent me a reel here with a Filipino child. You know, Filipino children are so dutiful. I've lived among them. They clean their house really nice. I don't know how parents get these children to do housework, but they seem like they like to do housework. Here what it says. The benefits of washing dishes. It says, washing dishes can help children develop a variety of skills, including fine motor skills. Children develop the strength and control in their hands and their wrist needed to write and hold a pen and to draw. Go wash my dishes. It says spatial awareness. Children learn about shapes and sizes and how to sort and group items. So I now wash dish, go wash them dishes, go on. It's a eye-hand coordination. Children develop the ability to coordinate their hands and their eyes. So we then knocking me Auntie Sybil them custom and all your granny customs, but you don't want to do it no more. Give it to the picture them for do. Yes, eye-hand coordination, especially when they're young and they don't know for write proper and they don't know for handle themselves good. Attention to detail. Well, this one I agree with. Because me Auntie Sybil go examine all them plate and cup and then punch bowl and then punch them small cup. Yes. Children learn to pay close attention to the details of the task. And if you don't do it, you have to do it over and a hot plate cloth can catch you around the knee or the neck. Sense of responsibility. Children learn to take responsibility for their actions and for helping to care for the environment. I mean the home they live in. You know, I guess some children want the parents to pay them for work. Me ain't got children, but not if I had. None of them not get paid. You're a resident of this house. You're a citizen of this home. You got to maintain it. They ain't get no privilege because if I don't let you learn how to do that, the government will teach you or give you something to do, or the army will give you something to do. Start at home. So it says here, it take responsibility. It gives them independence. Learn to care for themselves and how to be their own people. They got children nowadays in America and so. But them room nasty. Like a whore that live there. A Guyana, first of all, you don't get your own room. And when you do get, you can left food on the bed and plate and so that you go come and pick up all them thing you left. A privilege people do that. Not a Guyana. That happen tall. The children learn cleanliness. Learn the importance of cleanliness. Those of you who live in North America, yeah, so y'all know they fight. They fight for them picnics for land for clean. A Guyana, they just get a fight, but here now, the licks was follow. The licks just come. And Christmas time, them washing of them plate and them wares, just do this according to this. Time management. You know, then people just tell you before spit dry, you got to get things done. Yes, children have to learn to manage their time. If you know you want to go and play, you know what have to happen? You have to do all the housework. So then you cry blood tears and you grumble. And listen, you can't grumble. You got to do it in time. Because if you want to play, you got to do the work. Organization. Children learn how to organize. You know where the plates got to go at Christmas. You know where the cups got to go. You know which ones got to hang. Children just learn that. Them old people, they're bad, you know. This Christmas wagonette thing is a thing. Look, I getting respect for this thing. Relationship skills. Children learn how to communicate, negotiate, cooperate, work as a team. All from washing plate. Because you know, if you get a big family, maybe 5 of you got to wash the cabinet thing. Or if you're small and you get 2 or 3, it take turns every year. This year been a me, next year been a you. Right? Even washing wares at your house during the day. If you get a house full of siblings, they gotta take turn. And then sometimes they used to fight who no want wash wares. So they used to trade. You know, let me sweep out for you while you wash the wares. You learn to negotiate. So my people, I leave you with that about this Christmas wares. Thank you whoever put this up in Anything Guyanese. So here's the announcement. In January, I usually go on hiatus. That means there's not going to be any broadcast like this where I sit down and talk. I take rest. I firmly believe in that, taking time for myself, and I hope you will still be here when I return. You probably will get some lives and me walking if I'm walking, but it's snowing outside, so I really don't walk out there. I go to the gym sometimes, or I work out in the house, and that's not anything for anybody to see, but I'm taking care of my health. I'm going to travel. If I have an occasion or I'm able to, I will bring little pieces of lives here and there, but I'm not going to sit down to bring a program to you. So I hope you understand. What else? So I'll be back in February. Yes. And January is my birthday. So I'm taking all the time that I need. Right now, I am so buried with work. Y'all wouldn't understand. This little brain of mine is full with stuff. There's so many things going on. And this is the way I find relief and get some fun and laugh at myself and be vulnerable. Thank you for coming on this journey. 2024 is almost gone. Can you imagine that? 2025 coming. Thank you those on YouTube for bringing up the numbers. We're past 1,000 subscribers. On Facebook, we're over 6,000. I don't remember how many I saw the other day. I don't really pay attention, but it's over 6,000 and it's going to reach 7,000. Thank you so much for coming on this journey with me and, you know, laughing at my little shenanigans and so on. If you think you laughing hard, I used to be cracking myself up myself. I just be dying with laugh. I like to be jolly. I like to be happy. I wasn't always a child like that. I used to be so serious, so grumpy, always worrying because of my early start with a lot of responsibilities in life and things like that. But I've learned one thing when I started traveling and being a missionary that I was. I learned to take time for myself, and I learned a thing. That happiness is in here. It starts in here. It's not out there. People can't make you happy or unhappy. You got to choose to be happy or unhappy. People can contribute to the environment where you become happy, but it's a person's responsibility, and you go dig deep inside, and whatever God you serve, you work with that, so that, or him, her, she, whatever you want to call it, your deity, or whoever you subscribe to bring about that happiness, the one that lasts. So, but you got to meditate, you got to pray, or whatever you do. If you have a spiritual life, good for you. I have one. You know, it starts in the morning with meditation and things like that. Stuff like that. So there's a lot going on. And taking care of yourself and your health. And owe it to yourself to give yourself a best life. This is not dress rehearsal. This is a real thing. Every day you're getting older and wiser, I would believe. So enjoy your life and stay good, stay warm. I'm going to go outside in the snow and I'm going to do maybe a little post about it or something, a reel or something. All right, yeah, well, good.